Hey everyone, welcome to Reverse Homesteading. Today I have to go off to work, so I thought I would take you with me. I need to purchase about 50 plants and I'll let you see those. Hard at the daycare to actually show you pictures of the garden beds because the kids are running everywhere all the time. But I'll let you see the plants and then we'll come back to my place and do some more work. Thought I'd show you what I'm doing with my geranium, which I picked a couple of days ago because it was zooming through the netting, plastic netting that I've just taken off here, because I'm putting my nets back on for a little bit of frost protection, but it's not really going to do the job if it's really going to be a frost, but just to get ready for summer and the hot weather they're predicting already. So those crazy hot days above 44 or at least above 40 is not good for plants, so if the shades are in place we're good to go. But this was growing where it shouldn't have, so it got a bit broken of course, but it is going to be a really big cutting. Look at that really big leaf as well. It's like part of a salad for one person, isn't it? But yeah, just cut them in all the right places. I've shown you cuttings quite often. I'll put the propagation and making cuttings playlist up here for you, and you can have a look at other ways to do them. But these are just in water for now, so I'll be putting some rooting powder on here and possibly here if I can find a long enough pot. But can probably even leave them in water for quite some time and they'll be alright. I don't want to tempt fate, so I'll put them in soil fairly quickly. Something I found this week, bought it for myself. So a penstemon hidcote. It's one of the perennial flowers that you can get that look good in cottage gardens. Looks a little bit sad, it's been bumped around a little bit, but take a few leaves off and it'll be just fine. Get some beautiful pink flowers on there and it'll be around for a long time if I look after it. So I'll put that along my back fence, a cottage garden area that's going to go in here. And that'll be fine and dandy. The other thing I got, which will have to be contained because it's in the sage family, but I have a feeling it might run a little bit. Anything that's a mint or lemon balm, that sort of thing in those families that just get away from you, I put them in a pot. So I'm still thinking about this. I probably will put it in a pot because it doesn't look like it likes frosty weather. But this is a pineapple sage, which I have wanted for years. Just haven't got around to thinking about it at the right time of year. It's not really the best weather for it, but you can see it's got some new little leaves. So it's fairly happy anyway, so that's good. I'll just pare the leaves back a little bit. And you can dry those for tea or whatever you want to use them for, if the leaves are alright. And look, it's shooting there from the base. So, I think it's going to be just fine. It's got some beautiful little red flowers on there too. And last but not least in my show and tell is my poor little plant. Last night I noticed that my frangipani had an unwelcome visitor. A slug was making its way through the top of the plant. You can see that there, terrible big hole, and it was going very squishy, so I knew it was rotting. So at least the rain was getting in there. We've had a lot of rain this week. So what I did it straight away, so I didn't show you, but I had my grandkitties here today, but I went down to where it wasn't rotten, and it's hard because it's oxidized now, but it sort of stops about there, the rot, and it may not grow as tall as it was going to, but if we can get any kind of side shoots out here, it might be alright. And if it's really bad, I can get enough side shoots, even if it's ugly, and then I can use the side shoots as a main stem, because these are great for cuttings. Lesson learned. I had a tarpaulin right near where my frangipanis were, and the snails and slugs loved it. So I moved the tarpaulin when I realised, but not without these being munched. At least this one was really bad. So anyway, lesson learned. I'll know next time not to put tarpaulins near fragile plants. Just a little word on safety. If you live in Australia and you see wispy little cobwebs like that in your pots or your woodpile or whatever, you may have a redback spider. I think that one's a male because I can't see the red stripe on its butt. But just be careful. Hard to see. It belongs to the black widow spider family. There's been a bit of research lately into whether or not they're actually deadly, but I'm not willing to find out. They can give you a nasty bite. Thought I'd show you my latest seed haul. Oh, is it a haul? It's a few seeds that I got. I have got some micro dwarf tomatoes, which I've never grown before, mainly because they're so small. These are Venus by Seeds of Plenty, or at least I don't know if they have the original PBR on them. That's copyright for plants and PBR. But yeah, they're the ones selling them. No affiliation, as I always say. This is a Venus one. They only grow to 20 centimeters tall, the actual plant. These grow to 30 centimeters tall. That's Tartufa, with some anthocyanin happening there, which is really good for you. I'll let you look that up. And Chibiko, they're a Japanese variety, and they grow to 45 centimeters tall, which is tall for these ones. So the point of these is I can put them under my nets, my fruit fly free nets, which I do have here back up in the garden recently. If you've been around, you've noticed that change. So this one already has a trellis under it. The one on the other side still has the old bamboo stake situation. So it's a little bit sad. So that needs fixing so that it looks like one of these with the star pickets. I'm not sure if you can see it on the other side. With the star pickets here and sort of a tent shape of the fruit fly net, and the other ones will be fixed up. This is I'm just airing out a singular net which worked really well for the fruit trees last year. I put clothes pecks all around, just like tightly around the, well, not tightly, securely maybe, around the trunk of the fruit tree. Made sure that nothing could get in there. We had absolutely no trouble with fruit fly for our fruit trees last year, but I was not so careful with my tomatoes that were along the back fence. I just sort of draped the fruit fly net over, but of course they found their way in, and I ended up afraid of my own tomatoes. By the end of the season, I'm just like, no. There's no way I was going to bite into one, and I had to cut them open and pretty much cut them to bits before I'd eat one, and that's not fun. That's not why I grow tomatoes. I even threw a tomato away today that I got from a greengrocer which had fruit fly damage on it. So even though they use chemicals, they still have fruit fly issues. But anyway, I'm not trying to gloat. My other seeds, let's get onto that, shall we? From Seeds of Plenty are an ahi pineapple chili, or hot pepper. Hubby would like that. He puts them in his chili sauce or hot sauce. 20 to 30,000 Scoville units, so that's not for the faint-hearted. And I've got two of these because the higher the price, the less seeds you usually get sometimes, but that's normal. These are 7-pod yellow brain strain chilies, chili peppers, hot peppers. Hubby wanted these for his cooking escapades with hot things. And how many Scoville units are these? Doesn't actually say, but I think most people would know they're a bit crazy. So it says 7-pod, P-O-D, but I think the original was 7-pot, because as the story goes, it was enough. One was enough chili for 7 pots of stew or whatever you're making. A little scary. And I got another free seeds of elephant leeks. from Seeds of Plenty, so we'll have loads of leeks. And just from the Hammer Barn, some alyssum or sweet, I think it's sweet alyssum. But yeah, I've got the purple one, which weirdly, not so weirdly, was a little bit more expensive than the white, which is more common. These are in the Brassica family, so you can eat them. As I always say, check what actual variety you have and if it is edible or not. But yeah, alyssum, you can eat it. So I don't like them. They're not very nice, but you can eat them. There you go. So I'll add that to my cottage garden that I'm slowly building up along the back fence for this spring summer. So I'm looking forward to all of those. The next time we have some nice sunny weather, I'll be planting these little babies. But for now, you won't get a video if I don't go and edit it. So I'm going to sit on the couch for a while and I hope you're having fun in your garden. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.